The 2K Sports pregame show.
The 76ers coming in from out of town in this one, an interconference game today. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche Latina in the NBA. An annual tradition celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Taking a look at San Antonio, a superb ball club playing a great brand of basketball. #1 record right now in the NBA.
Well, there's no place like home, Kevin. It's always nice to be in familiar surroundings, around those that cheer for you, your family and friends. And home is home. There's no place like it.
Yeah, how about just sleeping in your own bed? You're not flying. From city to city, getting in at 3 in the morning and after playing a tough game. So just a lot of advantages in terms of that familiarity when you are home.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Matthew Dellavedova. Okafor out there with Andrew Nicholson. Then it's Johnson, and it's Simmons in at the 3 slot. Here's Murray. Jahlil Okafor making his last shot. That's good.
Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
Here's Simmons. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Over to the lane. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Nicholson's got his first basket of the night. So for the 76ers, their last game, a win against Houston.
It really an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it came in an opponent's building, and there's no question it was their offense that carried them.
I love the way they went and got this game, Greg. I mean, they attacked at every opportunity, never relaxed or sat back, and as a result, they eventually pulled away.
So it's Philadelphia now. After the basket by San Antonio. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here. The 76ers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Here's Leonard. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
5 buckets without a miss. That's a fantastic start.
Spurs on defense. It's a 5-point game. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game. And for every punch they took, they had a counter.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You've got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
San Antonio making a switch here. Gasol's checked in. Outside, Green. Dishes it to Aldridge. Nicholson grabs the board.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And that one's good, Simmons.
You don't see many tall players with that kind of speed, Kevin.
Spurs have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Aldridge is screen. Murray the pass to Aldridge. That doesn't go either for Aldridge.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Simmons. Aldridge is covering. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Simmons got his second bucket of the night.
4 straight makes out of the gate. That's a sweet start.
Gasol screen to the paint, off the pick. And that one is hammered home.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. They grab their own miss. Johnson, a wide open look, finds himself wide open and drills it. Johnson's got his first 2 points. Leonard on the wing. The feed now to Gasol. Off target with the jump hook. The 76ers lead. Here's Simmons. To the middle. Here's Okafor. And too long on the shot.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
That's a 2 from Dellavedova. Can't get it to go. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia, where they were able to handle the 76ers.
And even in hostile territory, as they were that day, they had no jitters at all. I mean, the confidence kept growing as the shots kept falling.
And they were falling big time. I mean, from the top to the bottom of that roster, everybody was locked, loaded, and spraying jumpers.
San Antonio with the ball. Jahlil Okafor unable to get his last shot to go. Outside Gasol. Leonard on the wing. 4 on the clock. '76ers trailing. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the 76ers. He talked about the respect he has for the game of LaMarcus Aldridge and how tough it will be for them to slow him down, saying Aldridge is tough because he can score facing up or with his back to the basket. And with his length, it's tough to bother his shot. We'll look to deny him the ball when we can and just try to make it as hard as possible every touch. Kevin, we'll see how successful they are.
And thanks for that story, Doris. Some changes for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Nicholson. Chalmers comes in for Johnson. And it's Shorty in for Matthew Dellavedova.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
Too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play. It has been impressive.
It's on bounds. They are saying it was last touch by Lee. Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for Okafor. Here's Shorty, covered by Mills. 6 to shoot. That's tipped. And that's on a bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
And checking out the numbers for Pau Gasol. He's definitely been getting it done since the All-Star break. Putting up about 10 points a night, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And for any other player putting up those numbers, we'd say they were great, but for him, they're just simply run-of-the-mill.
Sure, you know, most guys would be satisfied with that stat line, but he's built for more.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half-and-half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
San Antonio trailing here. And Mills gets to Gasol. Shot clock at 5. Mills with it. Now defended by Embiid.
And if they know what's good for him, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball into three-point territory.
And you're right there, Clark, because anything less than lockdown defense on him is going to result in a triple.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Here's Simmons. 9 points last game. The 3 from Mills. Count it. His second make and for it.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now, here's Chalmers. A baseline jam. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense. How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
The 76ers trail by 3. Here's Simmons, and the shot is good. Simmons got 6 points.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Now here's Lee. Rebound by Aldrich.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit. I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter. Pass to Shorty. Embiid in the corner. Kicks it to Chalmers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's blocked. out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Here's Shorty. And they force the shot clock. Violation. Great team. And now look at the teams that have shot the ball the best over the course of the last month. Number 1, the Spurs.
Yeah, Kevin, it's been a long month for anybody who plays these guys. I mean, they've been shooting the lights out, and it's been game after game after game.
Mills dishes to Gasol. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
He is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the rim.
Here's Simmons. He's got 6. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
Now, here's Mills. He had 13 points in the win against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Gasol passes to Lee. And now let's check out the standings in the Eastern Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. Take a look at the Cavaliers. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference. And right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And checking out Philadelphia, down 5 spots from them.
And right now for the 76ers, they've had a tremendous year. There were a lot of people waiting for them to take that tumble late in the season. Well, those people might be waiting for a little while longer.
I agree. I mean, it's clear they're not going anywhere. I mean, this is not a team that any opponent can take lightly come playoff time.
So he gets them both. San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's Simmons. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
That was an excellent burst to the hoop for that throwdown. I mean, he's a laser beam guy. Fast as light.
Here's Simmons. There's a good screen. Passes it to Shorty. Shoots it up. No good on the buzzer beater. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play.
And now, your first team.
And buenas noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. You might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for San Antonio?
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, and they've also balanced that, though, guys, with the attack off the bounce as well to get them some points.
Defensive-minded Green and Leonard are the wings. Aldridge out there with Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Mills in at the 1. That's the San Antonio 5. Now here's Leonard. 32 points for him last game against Indiana.
Yeah, but he was also a force on the defensive side. 2 block shots and also altered a ton of shots.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
They've had a strong game on that front, Clark, no doubt about it.
Dellavedova is really good at finding his teammates.
Outside Leonard. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Leonard. Okafor grabs the miss.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
And that one's good. Simmons.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Spurs trail by 5. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right. Nice work there coming off the screen.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
To the inside, here's Okafor, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova. Okafor's got the lead up to 5 now for the 76ers. Outside, Green. Aldridge a screen. Here's Leonard, and it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. D, he's checked in for Patty Mills. Here's Leonard off the inbound pass.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
And Simmons kicks to Nicholson. Got a piece of it. In transition, here comes San Antonio. That's good in the 76. Lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Leonard.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
And that one's good. Simmons.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Here's Murray, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. And Leonard has it in the corner. The jump hook misses off the left iron. Philadelphia leading by 3. And Simmons kicks to Dellavedova to the paint. It's good for the 7th time this game. He has shot 7. He has made 7.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividend.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia's edge possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
The Spurs making a switch here. Forbes checked in. He dishes it to Murray. Fast break, here they come. Rips down the breakaway slam.
How about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
We've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum. Getting better and better. Got that field goal percentage up in the 60s now.
Clark, they dialed it in here in the second quarter, playing really well.
Now the 76ers on the break. That's good. Now it's a 7-point Philadelphia lead.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Here's Simmons. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Dellavedova dishes to Johnson. Inside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
And taking a look now at the stats for Johnson. Breaking down his play since the All-Star break. He's around 14 points per game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And some pretty good numbers, guys. He's certainly making a contribution.
Better than expected. He still has a ways to go, but I like what I'm seeing right now.
Deflects the pass. He's got a clear path. Here's Leonard. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Well, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense just like that.
And, Clark, the best way to get that early offense is with steals that allows you to get out of transition.
Here's Simmons after the basket by San Antonio. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And the 76ers with some changes. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Nicholson. Chalmers comes in for Johnson. And it's Shorty in for Matthew Dellavedova. And the 76ers call time here. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for the Spurs. Green comes in for D. And the pass to Shorty. 5 to shoot. Rebounded by the Spurs. Leonard kicks to Green. Stolen by Chalmers. Here's Shorty. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Embiid. Another miss by Philadelphia. Spurs trail by 5. Over in the corner, Green. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Well, he just didn't make the catch. Didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
Cole Aldrich. He's checked in for the 76ers. The 76ers have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the second quarter. You've got to like how they've shot the ball. Embiid the screen. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on David Lee.
Terrific game for the prodigy. He has 14 points and also a block shot. He's been putting it up, and it's been going down 100% from the floor.
And Clark, I just love the supreme focus with which he's playing.
Spurs have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. There's Green with the 3. San Antonio again missing. Leonard with the steal. And oh, here we go with Green. Nobody back. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And great, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And here they go. And Aldridge slams it in.
And I love that the instant that steal was made, they were out in the open floor.
Ball pressure leading to the run out. Man, it doesn't get much nicer than that. That is sweet, sweet stuff.
And here's Embiid. 20 points for him last game against the Rockets in Houston.
Yeah, and he also did a great job on the backboards, Kev. And that also was a factor.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
And San Antonio has possession after the Sixers pick up 2. Leonard kicks to Aldridge. Back to Leonard. Knocked loose. Now the 76ers on the break. Here's Simmons. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And checking out the numbers for Shorty. His last 10 games, first in shooting percentage, first in three-point field goal percentage. And defensively, he controls the airspace like no other, ranking second in the league in blocks per game.
Yeah, and you're right. He's been the pinnacle of scoring efficiency. Never seems to take a bad shot.
A different look now for San Antonio. Pau Gasol, he's checked in for Lee. Kyle Anderson comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Mills in for B. Leonard on the wing. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Leonard's got 10 points in the quarter.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Embiid sets the pick for Chalmers. Inside. Anderson against Embiid. The shot no good. Spurs trail by 5. Now here's Mills. 5 points in the game. Anderson outside. Outside for Gasol. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Embiid's got the lead up to 7 now for Philadelphia. San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And Mills kicks to Gasol. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Simmons.
1:41 left in the first half of the game. Here's the screen. Here's Simmons. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Simmons got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
And the 76ers call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Here's Shorty. 8 points his last outing. And Simmons kicks to Embiid. Gasol with the rebound.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the 76ers coach as he addressed his team. He used the word patience several times in describing what he'd like to see from their offense. It's not a run-and-gun approach he wants from them. So, Kevin, changes already being made on the fly here in the second quarter.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. And Chalmers kicks to Embiid. And he gets it to go. Embiid's got 4 points this quarter.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Spurs trail by 7. Mills passes to Gasol. There's 37 seconds left now here in the second. Count the bucket.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Knocked away.
I'd like to see him use a little clock here.
I agree with you. Milk the clock with this possession. That's what they've got to be doing.
Mills dishes to Simmons. They set the pick. He kicks to Mills. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense.
And the first half comes to...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, this has been a good game here after one half. Everybody, for the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. The biggest lead of the quarter was only 3 points as they traded baskets back and forth. They played with more. And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is...
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. The Prodigy having a great impact in this game.
And the approach in that first half was an aggressive one. Take it to the teeth of the defense, put them on the heels, and you're either going to score or get to the line.
And mostly he's been getting to the line, guys. I mean, he has the free throw total to show for it, as well as the bumps and bruises.
And so in the game for the 76ers, we've got Okafor. Prodigy is out there with Andrew Nicholson. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Johnson in at the 2 spot. Aldridge kicks to Dedmon. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented, for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
And that one's good.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Aldridge with it. Working on Nicholson. Puts it up from 12. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. 8 points for Aldridge.
Got him with the turnaround there. That was as sweet as honey.
Here's Dellavedova. He's covered by Murray. Dellavedova, the pass to Simmons. Picked by Okafor. Simmons dishes to Okafor. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Spurs trail by 5. Murray kicks to Leonard. There's a screen. Pocket 6. He feeds it to Murray. Beyond the arc. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And that's now 7 points for D.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Here's Simmons. He's covered by Leonard. Here's Okafor, and it's blocked. But they'll get another chance. And it's Dellavedova missing. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. The score now all even. Aldridge has got 10 points in the game.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
And Simmons kicks to Johnson. Here's Simmons. He's covered by Leonard. And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Lee's checked in for San Antonio. Here's Dellavedova. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game, and the shot is good. And that's 15 points for Jahlil Okafor.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Now Murray. He has 7. Aldridge a screen. Outside Leonard for the lead. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Okafor's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. They set the pick. Okafor sets the pick for Johnson. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Puts up the baby hook. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2.
Complete domination. What a game for Okafor. He has 15 points and 1 steal as well. This game is all about him right now.
Full domination mode, guys.
He's checked in for Leonard. Spurs trail by 4. Here's Forbes. Hits the three-point bomb. Forbes has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
And the call will be against David Lee. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Here's Okafor. 17 points in the game. Here's Johnson. Good on the baseline, Jay. Johnson's got 9. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Aldridge a screen. Here's Murray. 7 points in the game. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Forbes has got the game tied up here for the Spurs.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
That's 2 in a row, and we call that a streak.
Here's Simmons. The dish now to Okafor. Banked in off the glass. Okafor's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Murray. Good.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
Simmons passes to Okafor. Philadelphia moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. And it's sent back by Aldridge. Okafor gets the bucket.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
San Antonio's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Green, no luck. 76ers have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Dellavedova kicks to Johnson for 3. Tries again, and Okafor with the layup. Now it's a 4-point 76ers lead.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
You have to like what we're seeing so far from Jahlil Okafor.
I mean, he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Some changes here for the Spurs. Clark, he's checked in for B, and it's Mills in for D. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Okafor. Aldridge comes in for Andrew Nicholson. Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for the Prodigy. And it's Shorty in for Matthew Dellavedova. Feeds it to Mills. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Chalmers. And that's now 11 points for Johnson. Spurs trail by 6. Mills with it. He has 5. The tray. San Antonio again missing. Philadelphia shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Pass to Chalmers. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. No good. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. The 76ers leading by 6. Here's the screen. Dishes it to Aldridge. Pass to Shorty. The 3. Green with the rebound. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
And guys, Sade comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
Sade, I like that, Greg.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
From 18 feet away, can't hit.
But that would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it, are you kidding me? It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Johnson, the pass to Shorty. That's tipped. Mills with the steal. Right through the D for the layup. Mills has got 7.
I really hope he doesn't try that move again. It worked the one time, but he's not the guy to be working the crossover.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Here we go, San Antonio. Please give it up for the Spurs. All right, fans, one more time. Keep it going for your Silver Dancers.
Now the feed to Embiid. From the low block, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. He's got 8. Spurs trail by 4. Simmons dishes to Oubre. Kicks it to Gasol. Plays it up and banks it in. Gasol's got 11 points.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
1:27 left to play here in the third. Here's Shorty. Second shot opportunity. Rejected by Gasol. Embiid the screen. Passes it to Chalmers. Launches a 3. No good. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Oubre, no one around him. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Philadelphia has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Johnson, the pass to Shorty. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. That's good. And that's 13 points for Johnson.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
A shot's good from Aldridge.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. No good from Simmons. And they're pushing it up. Here's Shorty. And a foul call on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without foul.
That one is no good. The pass to Oubre. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. 76. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Spurs trail by 4. Pau Gasol is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. Then it's Mills. And it's Simmons in at the shooting guard position. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Here's Simmons. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
We had a defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the 76ers.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
It's been a hot shooting night for them, too. I mean, they've hit a lot of those mid-range jump shots.
And here's Green outside. Rebound by the 76ers. Simmons got 6 rebounds now in the game. Shorty, the pass to Dellavedova. Good. Dellavedova's got the lead up to 7 now for the 76ers.
It's as if the defenses have just given up.
Yeah, you know, the pace has only picked up the deeper we've gotten into this game, which is remarkable. It speaks to the endurance and stamina of these teams, and it's also been a lot of fun to watch. Boy, look at the night for LaMarcus Aldridge. He has 12 points and 1 rejection in this game, too.
It wasn't a good one. Really, one of their highlights of the game defensively.
And the Spurs making a change here. Gasol's checked in.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
To the inside. Here's Dellavedova. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And Mills kicks to Aldridge. Runner in the lane. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. The 76ers leading by 7. The dish to Nicholson. The shot no good. Aldridge with some nice D. The Spurs have gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. Mills passes to Gasol. He dishes it to Mills. Knocks down the 3-ball.
They're simply living and dying from behind the arc in this second half. I don't think that's the way to go here. They're trailing. The three-point shot can be used. They've got to balance it out.
Simmons dishes to Nicholson. Pass to Shorty. Okafor with the screen on Green. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Spurs trail by 4. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
Here's Simmons. They set the pick. He kicks it to Nicholson. From the arc. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Leonard. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Here's Shorty. He feeds it to Dellavedova. Shot clock at 6. Bullseye. Dellavedova's got 6 in the quarter.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
You have to like what we're seeing so far from Jahlil Okafor.
He's in one heck of a groove with his scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich coaching his team during that last break. He was not at all satisfied with their effort level, saying, "We're losing the hustle plays and all the 50-50 balls. We simply can't win that way. We've got to get after it." Let's see how they respond, Kevin.
Tipped away. And Mills with a clear path to the hoop. Aldridge, wide open, he fires. San Antonio, again missing. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. The open shot by Johnson. A rebound by the Spurs.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
And here is Okafor. Jacks up a 3. They get it again. And Simmons kicks to Okafor. Here's Leonard. Boom, he jams it straight down. And guys, here in the 4th quarter, still a close game.
Yeah, and actually still too close to call. I mean, this one is tight.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Dellavedova, the pass to Nicholson. Feeds to Simmons. There's a good screen. Just 5 to shoot. From 7. Good. He hits the jump shot. Simmons got 21 in the game. The Spurs have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th. 4 of 9. And it's Gasol penetrating.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Okafor with a screen on Leonard. Simmons dishes to Okafor. Up and in, that's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. This is the time to attack on the interior and convert those easy opportunities.
Johnson kicks to Simmons. Pass to Okafor. The 8-footer. Again, Philadelphia.
There's got to be some defensive help there. I mean, the size difference is just too great.
Down low. And Aldridge slams it in.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Offensive rebound, Okafor. And he banks in the layup. Okafor's got 29 in the game.
One of the big stories is second chance point. They've just been terrific here in the second half in that area.
Gasol against Okafor. Gasol kicks to Leonard. Gasol setting the pick for Leonard. Outflows off the pick and hammers it home.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
Almost a backboard breaker.
Here's Dellavedova, covered by Mills. Here's Simmons, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got his 7th assist in the game. Spurs trail by 3. And Mills kicks to Aldridge. At the elbow, it's Gasol. Back to Aldridge. Here's Leonard. It's blocked. And that will be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. A different look now for San Antonio. Simmons is checked in, and it's D in for Patty Mills. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Embiid's checked in.
Shots are... just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Here's Dellavedova. He's covered by Murray. Dellavedova kicks to Nicholson. And right on target. Good.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Outside Leonard.
And you talk about momentum. That's sort of... action delivers a type of energy to your team that you just can't quantify.
You know what? I'm going to quantify it right now, Clark. And this is a close game, and that was something special.
And really, in a game, you guys, in a game like this, though, when you have a chance to send a message, you do. And boy, did he ever on that play.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And Greg, it's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Simmons passes to Aldridge. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. And so LaMarcus Aldridge nails them both.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Timeout called the 76ers.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
And there's a minute 45 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Simmons. Johnson from outside. San Antonio with the rebound. Leonard's got 5 rebounds tonight. And powered down the jam. Guys, here in the 4th quarter, still a close game.
Yeah, and actually still too close to call. I mean, this one is tight.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
And the 76ers call time here. They trail by 2. 1:32 left in the 4th quarter. Dellavedova kicks to Nicholson. Here's Simmons. He's covered by Leonard. This is to Dellavedova. Shot clock at 6. Another miss by Philadelphia. San Antonio's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Outside Leonard. Aldridge a string. Outside Leonard. Shot from the wing. It falls!
Oh, and just look. What Leonard is doing.
44 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And Simmons kicks to Dellavedova. The feed to Nicholson. Connects! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Boy, what a pressure bucket that was.
Greg, now that's coming through in the clutch.
And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
You know, I think that's probably a smart move.
I think so, too. Outside Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, went in there and tried. To power it down, but through contact, he'll head to the line.
Yeah, really strong offensive thrust there, but then how about the defense able to negate that attack?
Yeah, doing exactly what he had to do right there, Greg, to make sure he wasn't going to get flushed on or Instagram.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're losing by 4. There's 14 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
You know what? It isn't over yet. A quick score and a foul.
And perhaps a few missed free throws, and they're right back in it. So it all has to happen fast, but it could happen.
There's 14 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Johnson from outside. Yes! And that shot brings them to within just 1. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
And a chance here to send it to overtime.
Got to see the 3 and be the 3 if that's going to happen.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Green. And so it's San Antonio who's straight by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as Clark. They continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
Yep, and it might not be the way a coach would have drawn it up or wanted it to end, but these fans love it.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Thank you, Kevin. Powell, obviously the turnover number was high. You were still able to get the win. Is that something that Coach usually addresses with you guys?
It's addressed every single game. You know, I think our turnovers are way too high. We just got to take care of the ball, make the right play, make the right pass.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves their star more than this crowd. Wow. I'm getting jealous, and he feeds off that support.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for